Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Danny. Danny is from England in the UK. So let's see what Danny has to say. Enjoy the interview. Okay, so hello, Danny. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time this evening for the interview. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Very excited to have us. Thank you.
So tell me, how was your day today?
Yeah, it's been a busy one with a lot of content, a lot of businesses who have been approaching, like people who's been sponsoring us and stuff like that. So it's just getting back to them, getting ready for the build up, really, getting ready for opening.
Amazing. So tell me, what has been the highlights of your 2025 so far?
I think the highlight of this year so far is obviously having like the backing of Lancashire.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we didn't expect that many people, to actually want to get involved and, with the papers, the TV, the radios, so we feel quite lucky. So, yeah, very big in Blackburn.
Amazing. Okay, so let's start the interview talking a little bit more about your business, about Spud Boys, yeah, the name of
Oh,
your
boys, yeah.
brand. So tell me a little bit about the idea, how everything started.
So, in 1976, the old market, there was an old spud truck where you used to get all the miniature potatoes and jacket potatoes. That went on very famous for many, many years. Obviously, me being a Blackburn born lad, uh, when that got took away, there was nothing really for Blackburn. So, obviously, I worked with a big company called the Spud Bros,
Okay.
which are like TikTok, massive on TikTok. So, then we decided we wanted to bring something closer to home.
Mm-hmm.
So, we set up the Spud Boys, and we want to bring something back to Blackburn where what people want really. So the
Yeah,
history of it, to have it back in Blackburn in Lancashire, it's quite a big thing.
I see. Amazing. It's great to see people embracing some, some business, some things that's already happening, and kind of keep it up, just keep going.
Yeah, we just wanted to keep it, bring it back, and obviously we didn't expect it to go as big as what it's actually gone. So yeah, we're very grateful to like all the people in Blackburn and around Lancashire really, and pretty much like around the world. It's grown so fast in so little time.
Amazing.
So yeah, brilliant.
So tell me where you're from, Danny.
I'm from Blackburn in
Okay.
Lancashire.
Okay. Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised in Blackburn.
So tell me something interesting about Blackburn. Tell me something that stands out compared with the place in the UK.
Blackburn's it's a mixed community. We've got a lot of Asians, we've got a lot of English, we've got a lot of Polish, we've got a lot of Spanish. So it's a mixture of cultures um, over here.
I
And
see.
everybody likes a spud, but we wanted to like take a spud to the next level.
Uh-huh.
And obviously, like all cultures, we're providing for everybody. So it's nice that all different cultures from around the world are actually
Uh-huh.
happy to have a jacket potato. So yeah, big.
And tell me, how far are you from London?
We're about 4 or 5 hours from London.
I see. I see. And tell me, so besides your business, there's something that you work on the side, or you are full-time in the business right now?
Yeah, all hands on the business at the minute. Obviously, we're doing a lot of content videos. We're being hired out for different companies.
Yeah.
We've got our local football team who have been involved, so we're working alongside them as well. So yeah, it's been quite a busy month.
Amazing. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your journey so far. Okay,
Yeah, fine.
Danny, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Definitely.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box.
Yes, brother.
I have here my best friend full of random fun questions, okay? I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
All right.
It's all right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes, you can always dance with me. So before we start the game, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, first question for you is, what is something that you always wanted to do, but you're scared of?
I always wanted to have my own business. Obviously, when you're young and you're always passionate about things, when I was at school, my big thing was cooking. So when I left school, cooking was the thing for me. So then I started being a chef, and then it leads to other things. It opens other doors for opportunities as well. So and then obviously we're just making a jacket potato now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, follow the dream, and the dream's actually coming true.
Tell me something that if you, which food you could eat for the rest of your life, that, for example, you could eat every single day, what that would be?
Gotta be a jacket spud.
I do it.
Gotta be a jacket spud.
And tell me what's the taste, what's something, different about it that stands out?
It's just a British thing, really. Everybody loves a jacket potato, and I think the way how you can tweak things with a jacket potato. It's not just about having a crispy jacket potato with
Uh-huh.
a little bit of butter. It's about bringing the new dishes this day and age out to add and try and find the right recipe really for the right jacket potato.
I see. And there's something that you can't eat or you don't like to eat at all?
The only thing I don't like is kidney beans.
Interesting. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, next question for you is, what's the best compliment have you ever received?
The best compliment I've ever received
Yeah.
is about my food. I make the best jacket potato.
I'm sure a lot of people already done give some compliments on that, yeah?
Yeah, we get a lot of compliments, yeah.
Tell me something, Danny. When you think about yourself, when you analyze yourself, what's the biggest joy of being you? What do you like the most about being Danny?
The most I like about being myself is the stability and being able to set my goals, and achieve the goals. Once I think of something, I push myself to try and make that work.
Mm-hmm.
It's that when the outcome comes and it finally arrives, it's the best feeling in the world, isn't it? When you know that you've achieved
And
what
you
you
always
wanted.
and you always been this way. You always have this mindset of going after your goals.
Always, yes. Since leaving school, since being young, I always thought, I like to earn money. I like to provide for my family. And then obviously one
Mm-hmm.
day when I'm older, I want to be secure and be able to look after my family.
And which person in your family you feel more close to, more connected with?
It's got to be my little girl, my missus, my lad, to provide for them. And
Wow.
obviously my mum. So yeah, all good.
Oh my God. What goosebump now. It's amazing to have your family around supporting you all the
Yeah,
way.
they've been great support. There's been blood, sweat, and tears in the build up to making this happen, and obviously having them standing by, it's one of the biggest things. In it, they're my biggest fans,
Okay,
and
so your
obviously
family.
the people of Lancashire as well. We're very
Okay.
overwhelmed.
Okay, so let's see that your family, they're watching this interview right now and you have a moment, an opportunity to send them a message. What would you say?
Thank you so much for being there, and making the dream happen.
Oh, beautiful. Sweet. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Danny from England. Next question is, if you had only 24 hours of life, what would you do? Ooh.
Oh, If I had 24 hours after live, it'd be spending a full day's fishing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love my fishing. Yeah, so yeah,
How
either
how often
fishing
do you,
or
how often do you fish?
um, at the minute, obviously with things being really busy,
Hmm.
not very often at the minute. So once everything's busy and up and running, and we've trained all the staff, I tend to come away and just sneak off for a couple of days fishing.
So tell me the feeling when you are doing it. What is like a therapy? You feel more relaxed? You kind of disconnect from the world? What's the
Yeah,
feeling about?
you just switch off, focus, clear your mind, and then it's kind of like a recharging platform, isn't it? Really, you just recharge, refresh your mind, and then when you finish your fishing, it's straight back to work.
It's interesting when you do the things that you love doing it. It's like of recharging your batteries, isn't it? You feel like the
Yeah,
greatest.
it is. Yeah, and you feel a brand new when you're finished. So yeah, got to be
Totally
my fishing days.
amazing. When you're planning to go for next time for fishing?
I think now, obviously with the snow and ice over here, I think it's going to be June, July when it's nice and hot. Get out with the family, spend some time with them and get the rods out.
Oh my God! After this very severe winter, I'm sure you're dying to do it.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very looking forward to getting out already.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, next question for you is: what are the top three things on your bucket list?
The top three things on my bucket list is obviously with the business being so busy at the minute. Um, Within the next 12 months, we want to buy another trailer and we want to enter another town as well. Um, Obviously, a house, a nice house, and it's got to be a nice car. But
What?
one thing I do want to do is I do want to get married, so that is
Oh,
on one of the lists. Yeah, definitely.
oh my God, that's a big one for sure.
Yeah, that is a big one. Yeah.
Saying that, what's the most meaningful lesson you've learned from your wife, your partner?
The biggest lesson that I've learned from my partner is just be strong-minded. Once
Mhm.
you've set your goal, go for it. And when you're able to provide and come home and look after your family, there's no better feeling than that, really.
Look, your smile talking about her.
Yeah, you've got to look after the missus and the kids.
And tell me, how did your paths cross, you and your missus?
We actually met when I was a chef at a kitchen called Nanny Clark's Kitchen. So yeah, I made food, and obviously my food must have been good.
There we go. There we go. You know your secrets, how to get.
Definitely, yeah. So yeah, something was right in the food.
Oh, and that's something that when you cook, what do you cook that she likes the most?
She does like a nice carbonara.
I love carbonara. It's my favorite Italian.
Yeah, yeah. The restaurant where I used to work, that was an Italian restaurant when I was a chef there. So you kind of like learnt a lot of different Italian dishes. So yeah, to bring them home as well and be able to cook,
I
good.
love carbonara. I always
Yeah, can't
since I
beat your
arrived,
carbonara.
I know when I arrived in London a few years ago, I used to work in an Italian restaurant, and we were trying different dishes, and the first time when I tried carbonara, that's it. I was like, okay, that's my favorite. That's
Oh,
it.
you can't beat a nice creamy carbonara with a
Yes,
nice homemade garlic bread.
yes, the garlic bread on the side always.
Yeah, definitely.
Ready for another question?
Yeah, fire away.
Let's do it. Next one. Okay, before the next question, as I can see how passionate you are about your business, about the baked potatoes. So tell me, what's the biggest joy of it? What do you like the most about your business? And the flip side, what do you find most challenging about running the business?
The most challenging side of the business really is making sure you've got enough stock, the prepping, the staff. But the joyful bit is being able to just go out, get on the lives, get the thousands of people who tune in and watching from all over the world, and seeing the compliments and the gifts what gets sent from the community and stuff. And obviously, we do a lot of stuff where we look after the homeless as well. So
That's great.
being able to provide for the homeless is,
Amazing.
it's a big thing for us.
Wow.
We're about giving out as well. It is quite nice.
Absolutely. And so tell me a little bit about the business. So you have like a trolley, some like a place, and people they
Yeah,
come to.
yeah. We've got a 16-foot trailer,
Okay.
with all the top of the range potato ovens in it. We've got the top, but it's the biz. It's nice. It's a great vibe. Yeah, it's really good.
And you are open every day.
6 days, Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, very busy.
From what time until what time?
11 o'clock till 7.
Uh-huh.
In Blackburn Town Centre.
Okay.
So we get a lot of like different people from all different like counties coming to visit us, and yeah, it's nice.
That's great. Cool. Next question for you is, if you could go back in time in one moment or memory in your life for any reason, what that would be and why?
If I could go back one moment, and it'd obviously have my granddad, because when we was younger, it was the grandparents who used to get us the miniature potatoes and the jacket potatoes back then in Blackburn. When we used to go to the markets and we used to go shopping, it was a big thing in Blackburn. And now it's not been there for many, many, many years. It'd be nice for him to still be here to see that we've actually fetched Lancashire history back. So for him to see that we've actually done that, yeah, that'd be one of my biggest things. Definitely.
Oh wow. And when you think about your granddad, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
The best memory, which I've never ever forgot, is when we was in Torquay, down Devonshire and Cornwall.
Okay.
I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Wow.
And I've thrown the first fishing rod out, and we was literally millimeters from catching a sea lion. So yeah, that is probably one of the biggest memories I've had.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. So
interesting.
that's definitely one of the big memories.
Wow. And do you have siblings as well? Do you have brother and sister as well or not?
Yeah, I've got 2 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, some of the memories with the younger sisters, it was the Christmas Day present openings. They were the best days.
Amazing. Great. Next question. Let's do it.
Next question.
You like dancing then?
I love dancing, mate. When we're on the lives, we dance. We get everybody in the vibe. We entertain everybody from around the world.
I can see a tattoo in your hand. Is the only tattoo you have, or you have different tattoos?
Yeah, that is my little girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's her name and her date of birth. Yeah.
Okay. Is the only one you have in your hand?
Yeah, just that one. Yeah.
Wow.
This one is obviously my missus, Jamie Lee. We have a certain finger, I'm still away to get it done yet, Jamie Lee, so I haven't forgot.
I see. Good. Is recording okay?
Yeah, it's recording, mate. She knows.
Next question is, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
I think when you start things like that, I think they need to know the backgrounds and the lifestyle. So you know what to expect and stuff. Certain things when they get down, how to deal with it, and yeah, just knowing each other really, and trying to build the bond and grow off each other.
Do you believe that people cross other people's life for a reason?
I do, yeah. When you meet somebody, I think that's a godsend that you you've met the right person.
And saying that, what's the meaning of life for you, Danny?
I think the meaning of life for me is being here to provide, really, not only for myself and for my family, but to provide for others as well. There's a lot of poverty in around the world, and I think what we're doing as well is quite big for these homeless businesses as well. So we've got them involved, not just for us, but for them as well, to feed them.
Amazing. Good, very good. I think
Thank
when you
you.
do something that again, when you run a business, when you do something that you are get something out of it. However, when you think about, okay, let me give back somehow as well. There's some, as you
Of
said,
course
there
it is. Yeah,
are so many
definitely.
people out there, what I mean, needs. Sometimes they just need something to eat for a meal for the day or something. You know what I
That's
mean?
it. And if we can provide that meal for them,
Absolutely.
we'll do anything we can to make sure that they do get that meal.
Absolutely. Good. 3 questions left. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Next question for you is, when was the last time that you laughed so hard that you couldn't stop laughing?
Oh, that is when we was on the lives. We had about 100 and some thousand people watching us.
Wow.
We did an event, so we had that many people watching us. To see people's reactions to us all dancing. Trying to bring the trailer vibe out. That we just couldn't stop laughing. That was one of the funniest.
Tell me
Definitely.
about your lives. So when you say live, you go live on TikTok, yes?
Go live on TikTok, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about walk me through about your life. How does it work? How, you go very often? How does it work your lives on TikTok?
Yeah, so when we're not doing content videos, we do go live. We go live really to basically to communicate with the customers and all the fans and stuff like that. So we kind of like try and involve everybody in the adventure. It's not just about us. We're trying to progress, and we want to hear other people's feedbacks, and there's a lot of younger generation what's coming up now who absolutely love us. So we try and involve all the youngsters and all the adults, the elderly. They all join, and it's about involving them as well.
Tell me something. If one day, for example, you are work on your on your business, and which person would you like to show up one day on your business to buy something like potato from your business? Who that person? You could choose just one in the whole world, one person to come to you. Which person that would be? You'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're here.
We as a business, we have a lot of followers and a lot of friends, but we're also good friends with the Fury family, Tyson Fury's family. So to have him come, we've actually got his uncle, Peter, coming. So to have Tyson there as well, I think that would be one of our big things as well.
Wow! Imagine he come to eat.
Fingers crossed. We've already got his uncle involved, so let's hope we can get Tyson here.
There you go. There you go. Never know. Imagine
this never know.
Gets to him somehow as well. Imagine. Wow, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Not just for ourselves, It's what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring all these big names back home to Blackburn as well. We're trying to build up in Blackburn and get the people from around the world to come visit Blackburn.
Absolutely. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
2 questions left.
Before the next question, tell me, when you think about your time as a chef back in the days, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
I think one of the best memories was with my Uncle Robert. When we were trying to build a business for the pizzas, and trying to learn the doors. We had so much fun together, it was good. So yeah, that was probably one of my best memories since being a chef, really.
I see. Hey, next question is, what bores you?
What bores me? Not working. when I'm out and I'm working and I see my customers and stuff like that, and when it's busy, there's no greater feeling than that. When you're not working, I think that can be one of your darkest places, really. So yeah, I'd say work wise, not
Uh,
working.
Back in Brazil, I remember my grandmother saying, when you are bored with something, when you are not doing something, that's the time when the evils come to your mind, when they
Yeah,
start.
you find something to stop the boredness.
Totally, yes.
Definitely.
And I had an interview with a lovely man from Australia, I think last year, and he said something very interesting. He said, William, my grandmother told me once they were in the car and his grandmother was driving and he was in the back of the car. And his grandmother was talking to him and he was like, oh my God, I'm so bored. And she said to him, just boring people get bored.
Yeah, that's it. And I
I
think, I
that.
think that's part of life, really. It's what you choose to do, isn't it, really?
You are I can see that you are kind of person that you always on the go. Yeah, you love being busy. Um,
Yeah.
do you find sometimes a way for you to disconnect from your business, to disconnect from your life, or not? Somehow it's always there.
Yeah, it's always there, even behind the scenes. It's always there. You come home, you try and eat your tea, you try and watch a film, and then you'll pause the film, you'll go straight back to the drawing board, and you'll be like, right, let's try this, let's try that. So, yeah, 24/7, my mind's totally going.
I totally understand you, Danny. I totally understand you. It's so interesting because I can tell about the show, about the Magic Box. I go to bed every evening thinking about the Magic Box. As soon as I wake up, I already think about the Magic Box. You know what I mean? I start thinking, oh my God, I start seeing the videos, I start promoting, clips, and it's always there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I understand your point. It's difficult for you to disconnect.
yeah.
It's there always.
I think like creating different things in your mind really is quite good, because it only takes that one thing to come and think of, and you try it, and it can be very successful.
Amazing. Last question, ready?
Last question.
Let's do it. Last question.
Let's go.
But before the last question, um, tell me, people watching this interview right now, they would like to come to, you know what I mean, to your place to try the baked potatoes, to try it. Tell me what's something that would you like them to take with them when they come to you? What's something about it?
One thing I want, like all the people who come and visit the Spud Boys, is to take home with them is the memory and the experience of coming to us, having the fun, trying the Spud,
Mm-hmm.
and going home and leaving that memory thinking, wow, that was probably one of the best Spuds we've ever had, and I
Yes.
think like the souvenirs what we've got and the branding clothing, taking that and then seeing somebody in the street with your brand on, is a proud moment.
And why Spud Boys? Why's the name Spud Boys? How does come along the name?
Spud Boys, the name come about. Obviously, we're all lads, we're all passionate about the same thing. We all want the same thing. We've got a great team, so it was just wise in calling it the Spud Boys.
Spud Boys. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Last question is, where do you see yourself living when you retire?
On a nice beach, in a nice
Mhm.
house, with
Yeah,
my family, and just, you know, living life, enjoying it, and then looking back through your memory book and thinking, right, this is where it started and this is where it ended, and sitting back and being able to tell my kids, that this is how your dad started his business, and I think it does give the younger ones motivation, when you sit down and
yeah.
explain, right, this is how it started. And
Hmm.
it'd be nice for them to follow in your footsteps.
Totally amazing. Okay, so then Jet, let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay,
Yeah,
one word for family.
love,
Money.
love,
Fear.
I'm not really a fan of drinking.
No, fear.
Beer,
Fear, yeah.
yeah, scary. Don't like.
Okay. Life.
Love it.
Religion.
Love it.
Okay. Sex.
Absolutely love.
I knew somehow you'd say that. I knew it.
Come on, we're men, guys.
One word for love.
Great feeling.
Okay.
You know, when you feel loved, you know, you can't beat that feeling.
Amazing. Friendship.
It's great.
Desire.
Nice to know that you've always had friends.
Yeah. Desire.
Desire. I love.
One word for regret.
Don't like to regret things.
Okay. Success.
Top of my list.
Wish.
Come true.
Happiness.
Always.
Okay. Just I want to make sure that I'm saying the name of your city again.
Blackburn.
Blackburn. So one word for Blackburn.
Amazing town.
Okay. One word for England.
The greatest.
Okay. And the last one now is Spud Boys. One word.
Simply the best.
Amazing. Okay, so let's pretend now I'm going to meet your missus for a coffee, and I'm going to ask her, define Danny in one positive word and one negative word only. What she would say?
Always active.
As a positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, and negative?
Always on his phone.
She knows you very well. She knows what she's talking
Yeah,
about.
she does. Yeah, but I'm very lucky to have her.
Oh, sweet. Let's play now, Danny, and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Hey, Danny, you can ask me a question now.
If you was gonna come to the Spud Boys, what would your favourite Spud be and why?
Okay, but before I answer, tell me the menu. Tell me what the Spud Boys offer so I can choose one.
We have cheese and beans.
Okay.
We have garlic chicken with cheese, keema, mince, and cheese.
Okay.
We have chili con carne, which is a very, very popular English special.
Okay.
We have a tuna mayonnaise.
Wow.
With plenty of toppings.
Okay.
Special sauces.
Right. Okay. I made my mind already. I'm gonna go for the chicken one.
Yeah, that is the best.
Which one is the most popular one?
I'd say the most popular is the cheese and beans, but obviously, like with Blackburn, we've got a mixed community of Muslim, Pakistani, English, you know, and that does seem to be the best one.
Amazing. I feel hungry now, Danny, about after that.
Yeah. When you're over the UK, make sure you come and see us and we'll look after you.
Absolutely. Look, recording again. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna take
you can
the train
to that.
London. I'm gonna take the train all the way, okay?
Definitely, mate. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Did you enjoy the interview?
Absolutely loved it. Thank you very much.
Thanks again. Thanks for taking the time, Danny. I think I'm glad that we connected. I love seeing, people around the world spreading their, their passion, spreading their willing to, to do something that they always want to do, helping people as well. And it's so visible. I can feel it, how much you enjoy what you do, and how much you appreciate that. So carry on. I wish all the best for you, for your business, for the people to, I hope people watch this interview around the world. I hope one day they come to England and they're going to remember that. And they go like, what?
Definitely.
So carry on. Best wish for you, for your family, or your partners. Hope you get married soon, okay?
Yes, definitely.
But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Thank you to everybody who supported us, you know, all like the local businesses, obviously Lancashire, English, all, you know, all you fans from around the world who's got in touch with us. We feel blessed, you know, we really are. We're overwhelmed by the amount of people what's actually got behind us. But most of all, like Blackburn, we love you, you know.
Amazing. Very good. Thanks so much. Have a good night and keep in touch,
You
okay? It was
too,
a
mate.
pleasure.
God bless you, pal. Thank you
Take
very
care.
much. See you
Bye-bye.
later.
See you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.